This morning, I'm so pleased to introduce you to an 8th grader from Madison Middle School. Not only is this young man a talented athlete, playing left tackle for his football team, he's also one of the top students in his school, earning all A's and B's. And thanks to the Amend Together program, Patrick Thompson is doing his part to help break the cycle. Please welcome Patrick Thompson.
Good morning. I would like to start by giving a personal thanks to my principal, Dr. Mills, a men's specialist, Mr. Damaris Miller, the YWCA board members, and most of all, to my wonderful parents who have helped guide me to be a better person. And thanks to each of you for being here and for listening to what I'm about to say. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patrick Dwayne Thompson II. I am 14 years old, and I attend Madison Middle School as an 8th grader. I enjoy playing sports, listening to music, and riding my four-wheeler with my dad and friends. I am here to speak about my experience with the Men Club because this program has transformed my thoughts and feelings about women and girls. When I first heard about the Men program, I wasn't sure if it was for me. Talking about relationships, emotions, and manhood aren't things that guys typically talk about, especially not with other guys. We're supposed to just figure it out and not talk about it. And when it comes to violence against women and when it comes to violence against women, where I'm from, we have a way to deal with guys who push their hands on women. But something told me to check it out. Immediately, Mr. D and I connected. He was so real and honest with us. I didn't know this at the time, but we talked about things that immediately helped change my life and held me accountable. I can remember talking about violence against women and how there are many forms of it, emotionally, financially, and verbally. I never thought about it, but how my words can hurt, even if I was never physically violent. Mr. D displayed a vision board that showed us how physical violence is at the tip of an iceberg. It's the part that everyone sees. But on the bottom of the iceberg, there was name-calling, control, and hatred, the part that often gets overlooked. Mr. D taught us about how we must value and respect all women because we wouldn't want anyone to hit or hurt those we love. We learned about being a good bystander, and when you see something, you should say something. Well, life is just like school. After learning comes the test. I remember not too long ago, after school, I saw a guy and a girl arguing. They were calling each other names, and then out of nowhere, the girl slapped the guy in the face. I immediately remembered the lesson about being a bystander, and I knew I had to do something. I could tell the guy was shocked and was about to hit her back. Honestly, before joining the Men program, I may have done the same thing. Now I know better and have a responsibility to share what I've learned. So I ran over and told him to chill. I told him that it wasn't worth it and to walk away. I began to explain that if he hits her back, he would get suspended and kicked off the basketball team. Luckily, he walked away. Oh, I'm not finished. Thank you. In the Men Club, we're taught to think about the consequences before we act. Sometimes we don't, but in this case, it saved the guy a lot of trouble. A few weeks later, I saw the guy in the hallway, and he thanked me for stepping in. He watched his mother get beat up by her boyfriend, and he vowed he would never put his hands on a woman. I could tell this was something he doesn't talk to with everybody. He then said Thank you for helping me keep that promise. At that moment, I knew I had done the right thing. I, okay. I don't know whether this guy will keep his promise moving forward tonight, but I do know that he will remember this interaction. The Amend program is so important to me because the world has stereotyped me by saying all men are violent. But I now see that I can be a part of the solution and not the problem. In my life, I have witnessed a lot of aggressive behavior. At times, I've been aggressive too. But now I've calmed down. Instead of fighting, I find other ways to express myself. I know that hurt people hurt other people. So I must find healthy ways to let out my emotions. In closing, I am a better brother, a better friend, and a better young man because of the Amend program. Every young man deserves and needs this experience. I've even got a chance to attend a Prayers game, meet the players, and appear on the news. I would like to thank all of you for supporting me and the other young men as we work to make Nashville the safest city for women and girls. I was proud to be on the news, and I am proud to be standing up for the women and girls. My hope is that the men in this room will join me by doing the same. Thank you.